What's up, you all? Today we are comparing a Quest 2 standalone to a Quest 2 that's going to be connected to a PC. Let's jump right into it. Now, to no surprise, obviously a Quest 2 connected to a PC performs a lot better, but for today we just really wanted to dive into Contractors VR, into their zombies mod, which is going to be the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, and of course we're going to jump into Nuketown, which is one of my favorite maps. I believe it was on standalone for a little while. Now it's only available on the PC version. I was lucky enough to actually compare both, so we're comparing Nuketown Zombies, and I want to compare possibly one of my favorite scenes. What happens here is when the zombie is on fire and he just starts walking towards you. Now, a Quest 2, the reason why even this video is not to just simply say like, oh, PCVR versus Quest 2 standalone. Instead, this is just to help inspire people that actually want to get a Quest and maybe later want to play PCVR. People think you have to have this next level PCVR type headset like Valve, or just anything that is different from having a actual Meta Quest. Meta Quest does deliver in their standalone so much when it comes down to convenience, hands down. If there's anything that's better to do is to grab onto a Quest and use it as a standalone, especially when you don't have a lot of time, but then you can connect it to a PC later whenever you want. And it's the best of both worlds, literally. And with the Quest actually going down in price, it's probably one of the best options to do right now is to actually dive into a Quest, use it as a standalone, get used to virtual reality a little bit, take off snap motion, take off a lot of blur effects so that you can get used to the full on without getting too, I guess you don't want to get no sickness or any type of things or dizziness. Just get used to the whole realm of it, and then you could jump in and just connect your Quest to a PC after that. It's literally that easy. So this was very fun comparison in my opinion. Just share the experience with y'all and how it looked. I feel that zombies is always fun regardless, especially what standalone does. It does offer very much quality. Contractors VR looks very good in Quest 2 standalone. So when I jumped into a Quest 2 standalone, I was like, whoa, this is awesome. Like when I first started, right? Especially for just it being mods. And they constantly are updating their game. They do have a battle royale coming later on. And so when I first jumped in, this was my first time when I recorded these videos. This was my first time utilizing a Quest home game that's actually PCVR. When I usually do PCVR, I just use Steam VR instead because I like to play Phasmophobia. I don't really play anything else because Quest offers everything on a standalone as they do on their home almost. I believe there's probably like maybe just like Boneworks and all that, but that's also on Steam. Well, that's what I said. There's really no obligation for me to transition to the Quest homepage really, because in Steam, when you jump into PCVR, especially as a creator, use Steam VR, use like games like Phasmophobia that are a little bit more exclusive over there. Then also you could read actual live stream chat in Steam. Now in Quest home, you can do it. It's just a little bit more vague and boring. You just have to like put a square up on your screen. While in Steam VR, they have all these cool gadgets to really read your stream chat. So that kind of what really always splits the decision of that. If I want to talk about a comparison in that, and now there is a huge difference, especially when you have on the headset. When you're wearing the headset, there's definitely a huge difference. But as far as overall gameplay, I felt like it was great. It was still solid. It really does make you favor the PC version. Obviously, like what I said, you're connected to a much more expensive machine. But what Quest is doing, Quest is holding it down for a standalone. Although they are really made fun of so much of it being a mobile platform and all that stuff, Quest does really deliver in just the fun, the convenience, and just being able to just utilize it. Virtual reality is very hard to jump into, hence why it doesn't have a massive market right now. Now, augmented reality is really coming around the corner, especially thanks to Apple Vision Pro. But Quest is actually next level in building that demand for gaming. And while they flopped on a Quest Pro, they brought back this Quest 3 to help out with bringing those actual enhancements and upgrades so they could help us out in really building the gaming aura. Right now, virtual reality is only known for gaming, and virtual reality is known to be very gimmicky, which is weird at times because it's so far-fetched right now. It's very early in its technology. Mixed realities started to come to the forefront a little bit, and PCVR is perfect for that. So when you do a Quest connected to a PC, you now become PCVR, but I don't like to just call it PCVR because it's more of like an extension of Quest. PCVR just comes down more, I feel, if it's just way more of an external, like if you're doing actual just a whole different headset and connecting to a PC, but it's still PCVR in totality. Quest connected to a PC, it just elevates. Quest is the best of both worlds, right? And there should be no other reasoning as to why you cannot jump into virtual reality. And these two compared side by side, obviously the PC one performs a lot better, but it just shows that Quest is at least going a step in the right direction and being able to try to compete in situations like this, right? If we were to pretend my Quest was not connected to a PC and that was just PCVR versus Quest 2, which usually people already do tons of those types of videos, obviously the PCVR wins. And with Quest 3, like what I said, they're gonna have upgrades and enhancements, and that's gonna help out our gameplay experience so much more. So in my opinion, obviously the PC wins, but Quest 2 just shows that it's amazing, it's mobile friendly, it's convenient, it's easy, it's wireless, like no tethering, no anything. Same with PC. I used AirLink, I connected wireless, and it allowed for me to do everything that I needed to do just using the Quest Home. If you get into a Quest, check out these standalone graphics, be like, okay, cool, get used to everything in there. They do have a recent update also that's clearing out even more with a CPU GPU increase. I just said that in my last video. Then they also have Quest 3 coming around the corner. Then you could also connect it to a PC if you want to do that. So it gives you levels to really get the training wheels into virtual reality all the way through, and that's the best you could ever ask for. So I just wanted to share this with you all. Performance is fun. We're not gonna break down specs or any of that. This is just more of an experience. One of my favorite games, one of my favorite maps, and everything on how it performs on each end. Y'all let me know what's up, and just to give y'all like some persuasion or convincing if you are, especially if Quest is on sale now and a Quest 3 is coming around, and if you have even additional money, you can split that money in half, get a Quest, and then get a PC, and then you can play standalone and also be in PCVR, quote unquote, which is just your Quest 2 connected to a PC. So you're still within that Quest realm of using the Quest Home, and now you're just in their actual feature desktop version. So this is how it looks, and I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Peace.